we'll be finding equations of parallel lines by identifying the slope and y-intercept and writing in slope-intercept form. Parallel lines are lines that never meet or intersect. They are always same distance apart from each other. Example we see in this picture, red and blue lines. They're parallel to each other, same distance. Each point is same distance from each other. Find slope and y-intercept of given line. Write an equation for each line in slope-intercept form. In this example, you can see we have a red and blue line. They're parallel to each other and they are same distance apart from each other. They're not crossing each other. So for each line, we have to identify the slope, the rise over run, and the y-intercept where it crosses y-axis. Then we put it in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Slope equals rise over run, which is m in the equation, also known as change in y over change in x. Y-intercept is 0b. b is the value of y in y-intercept, value of y in y-intercept. So in this example, we are going to find the y-intercept of red line. You can see the y-intercept is 0, 1, and we are going to find the slope, which is rise over run. So our rise is 1 and 2, and our run is 1. So rise over run is 2 over 1. Now for the blue line, our y-intercept is 0, -2, 0, -2, and our rise over run is, our rise is 1, 2, now run is 1. So our rise over run is 2 over 1. You can see both lines have the rise over run as 2 over 1. Y-intercept is 0, 1 for the red line, and for blue line is 0, -2. So when we write the equation for the red line in y equals mx plus b form, the slope-intercept form, our m is 2 over 1 and our b is 1. So we plug in. This is our m, and our b here is 1. So we plug in the form y equals mx plus b. We have y equals 2x plus 1. Same way for the blue line, our slope is 2 over 1, which can be written as 2, and our b is negative 2. So we just plug it in the equation. Y equals mx plus b. Our equation for the blue line is y equals 2x minus 2. And we see here the slope for both lines are same. So one thing we notice, the slope for parallel lines are same. And we see the y-intercepts are different. If the y-intercept is same and the slope is same, it's the same line. They are not parallel. They are same line. And we'll learn that in systems what that means. Find slope and y-intercept of given lines. Write an equation for each line in slope-intercept form. So you see in this example, the lines are a little different compared to the previous example. In previous example, the lines were going up. So you're climbing the hill, we are going up the hill or skiing up, and it has both the lines had positive slope. And this one, the both lines are going down. You're skiing down, you're going down the hill. So they should have a negative slope. So again, we want to write the equation in the form y equals mx plus b. We have to identify the slope and the y-intercept for both lines. Find slope and y-intercept of given lines. Write equation for each line in slope-intercept form. So again, the same example. It's going down the hill. Let's find the slope, the y-intercept for red line first. The y-intercept for red line. Y-intercept for red line is 0, 4. The rise over run, so it's going down by 1, 2, 3, and right 1. So our slope is negative 3 over 1. Now for the blue line, our y-intercept is 0, negative 6, 0, negative 6. And our rise over run is 1, 2, 3, going down 3 and right 1. So our m is for the blue line is negative 3 over 1. You can see in this example also the slope is the same, y-intercept is different. Slope is same, y-intercept is different. So now the equation for the red line in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Our m again it's negative 3 over 1, and our b is 4. So when we plug in the equation, we have y equals negative 3x plus 4. Now for the blue line, we know our slope is negative 3 over 1. So when we simplify, we can rewrite it as negative 3. And our b here is the value, y value of y-intercept. The b is negative 6. When we plug in the equation, we have negative 3x minus 6. For parallel lines, we made a conclusion that we saw they have the same slopes. So parallel lines have same slope. Different y-intercepts. Make sure they cannot have same y-intercept because it will be same line then. Different y-intercepts. They never intersect. If the slope is same and the y-intercept is also same, they intersect infinite times. So they are not parallel. Parallel lines never intersect. So their y-intercept has to be different. Example, we have 1/3 x minus 4. In this equation, this is our slope and this is our b, the y value of y-intercept. And then again here we see 1/3 is our slope and plus 7 is the y value of y-intercept. So we see y-intercepts are different but the slope is same.